It is Friday night, 10:30-ish, and it is time for Wrestling Talk and Randomness with your lovable, happy hosts, Hank 312.
Hi.
And Incidental Nerd.
What up? What up? What's up?
And I just got tweeted. Somebody just so happy to know that we're going on the air.
Where they at though? Where they at though? Welcome to episode number 23.
Well, we're calling the Jordan episode.
The GOAT Show. Would you guys be okay if we just the whole show with our tongues sticking out? Like, hey, look! I didn't even wear Jordans on the Jordan. God damn it, Hank! Get it together. Fuck.
Unbelievable.
Show canceled. We'll be back tomorrow night.
You're not that far away. Get the fuck out of here and come back with Jordan.
There's a spider at the door.
Don't tell Sarah.
I mean, no, there's not.
Don't tell intern.
There's not a spider guarding your door. It was like, you shall not pass. No, I'm joking.
I want the back door.
You always go out the back door.
It was even huger over there. You're gonna die here.
So, for those of you who are joining us, I'm not sure if it's anyone yet. As we always say, wrestling happened this week.
Joey!
Hey!
Hey, bada bing, bada boom.
To sweeten me, what's
Realest
up, bro?
guy in the comic room.
Oh!
How you doing? What's up, JPSL? Thanks for joining us tonight. Yeah, that's
Push this fart box out of the fucking park tonight. That was just for JPSL.
Oh, I thought you were gonna throw up again. Tongue punch your fart box.
That's right.
And
That's right.
hope you don't shit in your sleep.
Oh, that's the best one.
That's
Although
the brothers right there.
I really hope that the Silverback does shit in the sleep.
The right back?
It would serve him right.
The right back?
Yes.
What did he do now?
He's on the
Oh,
Z-Pack,
yes,
right?
that's right, that's
He's got an infection.
I put
so
that
they
tweet
treat
out.
his infection, but not Punk's? Is that how it goes?
That's racist.
Right?
That's racist.
That is so racist.
Get it together,
Racist against
WWE.
freaking
You're racist
little
against,
guys.
as Triple H called CM Punk one time, skinny fat asses.
Y'all smell like naked Gouda.
Nothing
Have
but
you
the
ever
finest.
seen clothed Gouda? Isn't it always naked?
Yeah. No, unless there's a wrapper on it. Or is that just a condom on the cheese then at that point?
Oh, I thought you meant like Kanye West or something.
I don't get
Or
it.
a rapper.
Ah,
you guys are missing out on the gold!
He's an artist, okay?
What's up, Mr. Showtime? How
Showtime.
you doing?
What it do? I have you guys all to myself. Nope.
Not anymore. I just mentioned CM Punk, so I thought I would bring up. Did you read what Punk said this week or recently at UFC?
No, but can I say happy anniversary? Money in the Bank 2011 happened 4 years ago today. Walked out with the championship in hand. Pour one out for the homie,
And a sip of water for the working man.
which was in Chicago and probably one of the markiest pay-per-views ever. Like the beginning of like the fucking mark era. Because not only did not only did Punk win the belt, but Daniel Bryan won the Money in the Bank ladder match.
And since you brought up the term mark, how do you like Hogan using it on Tough Enough this week?
Yeah, was Flair offended?
I don't know. I think like Hogan left and Flair was like, "Boy, I gotta talk to you."
Come here, Hulkster. I don't know, man.
What are you doing calling this kid a smart mark?
What's up, Smoke Monkey?
How you doing this evening?
Oh man, Mr. Showtime. You know what? I've stayed away from spoilers. I don't know anything other than what you just said. I mean, I've read like highlights or clickbaits, like Legends coming back and Taker and Sting.
Well, here's the thing that I've heard. Okay.
Tell me something, bro.
And I mean, there's no spoilers here, but apparently both Taker and Sting are gonna be at SummerSlam. SummerSlam. They're gonna be at the SummerSlam. They're gonna feel the heat. Because Vince is asking himself, where's the money?
Where's the money? I got you.
Where's
Where's the money?
the money?
Where's the money, baby? Where's the money?
So, apparently Undertaker and Sting are gonna be there in some way, shape, or form.
At SummerSlam, but,
At SummerSlam.
but he's talking about this Sunday.
Well,
To set something up?
Yeah, you got 5 weeks to build.
True.
So I don't know if we're going to get that Sting Taker match that everybody assumes that we're going to be getting. But I'm okay with it being at SummerSlam and not at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Because in that way, Sting can get a win.
Yeah. I agree.
You can give Sting the win and still not tarnish Taker at WrestleMania. That's what I'm saying.
I just wanted to make that face. I agree though. Hey, it's Meow.
The bad guy is here.
Meow.
Meowth, I've got some bad news for you. The bad guys have been here all along. It was us, Meowth.
It was us all along. Hell yeah.
Just a little drop for you guys. I've mentioned the man in the show a couple times now. Ron Funches, one of my favorite up and coming comics, is apparently coming to the fucking network. He's gonna be doing some work for the WWE.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
How exciting is that for you?
I'm so fucking excited because he's a giant wrestling mark.
Are you more excited about this or then Lita showing up on Monday night?
I'm more excited about this.
Snap.
Because I am getting a weekly Lita fill right now.
True.
Which it's not enough because it's not really very active and tough enough.
Right.
But I'm still at least seeing her once a week now, so.
This is Taker's farewell tour. It would seem as if though, but hey, you know what? I'm sorry. I did what I do best. And I derailed something and fucking ruined it. What was your CM Punk comment?
Okay. At UFC, they asked him about the state of wrestling.
Yes.
And he basically said that he feels like he paved the way for what's happening in the industry right now.
I get it.
Him and Joe.
I get it.
He did give Samoa Joe props. He said he's happy for Joe and that he hopes that the WWE gives Joe a run at the title because he deserves it and he's earned it.
Yeah.
But he feels like he and Joe and his work in their work in Ring of Honor paved the way for what is happening in NXT and what's happening in the business in general right now.
In a sense, yes. I don't want to give them all the credit by no means, but I see how he feels that way because obviously
because he's a giant tool and he's a narcissist.
Oh, obviously. No.
Did I just say that about CM Punk? I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
Let me sidetrack here and please reel me back in if I totally go off my.
I'll just get my.
Yeah. I had a really nice CM Punk moment today because today's the anniversary of the Money in the Bank match, and so he sent out a tweet today saying the Red Bulls and the peanut butter are still in the fridge, and that may not mean nothing to people, but if you remember after the match, he threw the belt in his refrigerator and took a picture of it because when it said "Where is your WWE champion?" and CM Punk took a picture of the championship belt in his refrigerator. And that was it. Because like the WWE tweeted 4 years ago, where's your WWE champion? And CM Punk retweeted just a picture of the belt inside his refrigerator next to Red Bulls and peanut butter. And so I thought that was kind of nice. Today he just tweeted the Red Bulls and the peanut butter are still there.
That's cool.
So I was like, he acknowledged it. Like, that's what's up. I was like, yeah, he does care.
Master X Killer says Finn Balor versus AJ Styles.
Yes, please. I would enjoy it.
Are you asking a question, or did that happen?
Fight for the Bullet Club? I think it happened.
In Japan?
It must have happened in Japan, because I may be completely wrong, but I think that's how AJ pretty much overtook the Bullet Club. Because it was...
Balor was already gone by that point. Balor would have been in developmental, I think.
Then I don't recall then.
Yeah, I'm not sure though.
Intern, can you see if they ever fought? Devitt and AJ Styles?
Taker, Lesnar, SummerSlam. Heyman called Kane Taker's baby bro.
Yeah.
He did.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That could happen. And he took out Kane, so Big Bad Brother comes back for retribution.
Well, Big Bad Brother's got some retribution of his own. He doesn't need Kane to be injured. First off. Secondly, if and by the way, what you posted on Wrestling Talk and Randomness earlier, the tweets that Seth Rollins put out there, mwah!
Hell yeah!
beautiful stuff. He's absolutely right.
Absolutely.
And you know what? There's a lot of people that are begging for him to drop the title on Sunday. There are a lot of people that assume that Lesnar is walking out on Sunday with the belt. I don't think it's happening. And if that's the case, then maybe Lesnar and Taker at SummerSlam could happen. Although, I don't know if Taker's got another Lesnar beating him. Because that was rough.
What if Taker took Lesnar to Tombstone City?
Thank you for saying that.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for saying that
You're welcome.
because
Have a good night. I'm done.
I was watching a video of Undertaker. It was like a top 10 Undertaker's greatest hits kind of a deal.
Yeah.
And Taz, back in the days when Taz was in WWE, Undertaker tombstone somebody, and Taz screamed, "Tombstone City!" And I was like, and this was like a decade ago.
That's awesome.
I was like, yes!
Taz. Speaking of Taz, I commented on some random wrestling page today, and I don't remember what it was about. Oh, I think it was actually about that Seth Rollins post.
Okay.
And I put, hell yeah, Rollins, FTW. And sarcastically I put, and I mean, fuck the world, like, FTW as in Taz and ECW, not this new age for the win shit. And someone's like, oh, listen here, Grandpa, for the win's been around for like 15 years. I'm like, oh, God. I'm like, sorry my sarcasm font didn't translate through Facebook, but while we're on the topic, and I put in all caps, get off my lawn. That was it.
Grandpa.
Yeah, they called me Grandpa, which was funny.
When I'm like way older than you.
Oh yeah, like 4, 2 years, 3 years? I don't know. I'm 32.
I'll be 40 next year.
Grandpa.
Right?
I can't.
I'm old enough to be a grandpa right now with baby girl being 20.
With baby girl being 20. I know what you mean. It was just funny though.
And here was something that came to mind today when I was showing a friend at work image of Noelle Foley. We were talking about the show. I was talking about the show with my boy Steven. And I mentioned to him, we were talking about Mick Foley because he used to watch wrestling back in those days, and I showed him Noelle Foley. And for the first time since realizing that Mick Foley had a daughter named Noelle, it clicked in my head that his love of Christmas must have influenced her naming.
Oh, snap.
Am I wrong or am I right?
I don't know. That could be right.
The man loves Christmas and he named his daughter Noelle.
That's very true.
I'm just saying. This comes from a guy who has spent almost 40 years on this planet being called Noelle at every turn when my name is pronounced Noel.
That's true.
Not to mention you get a gift every year.
That's true. Except I do like that. I have a giant collection of Christmas Noel stuff. Like my mom and my aunt, they compete to get me something with my name on it for Christmas every year.
Oh.
Like who gets the cooler thing?
Gotcha. You guys should rebrand to Real Talk, Take a Poll.
Who said what now?
JPSL. Talking about rebrand. I mean, we've mentioned it, but
I like our wrestling talk and randomness.
I kind of enjoy myself. I like the WTAR.
Watar!
Watari! I play Watar! I play the air Watar! Sorry. I could have just got on. Taz was a suplex man. Tazplex. Absolutely.
Tazplex City.
Fuck
the world, champ.
They used to call Taz the human suplex machine.
That's right.
He was the man. I told you.
Dude, man, I love the way he carried himself in the ring. He was swole. He was just like... He just walked like this.
He was literally built like a pit bull.
Yes, he was.
His little...
He was like... Urgh. Which, hey guys, thanks for noticing my Matt Cross shirt.
Hey, nice Matt Cross shirt.
Thanks.
Where'd you get it?
Hey, we went down to a Dreamwave show.
Yeah.
And hopefully later this evening, our good friend Fred is going to join us, who we're both hoping is on the men's, because we were really hoping we were going to get to meet Fred at Dreamwave, and it turns out that minutes after our show last Friday, he had a bout of appendicitis and had to have his appendix taken out.
Doctor said he needed a backiotomy.
And he had it. He had
a backiotomy.
Yeah. But homeboy tweeted me as soon as he was out of the hospital, like, sorry, bro.
Nice.
That was nice.
Dow Jones, what up?
That
the
NXT Diva Invasion
Oh yeah,
was
man. We're definitely gonna get to that.
yeah,
I mean,
like my second note, or excuse me, the third was just NXT, 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 because I was just like, first off, typically when
It's
Yuki,
early for Yuki. I don't even have a watch. I just looked on the watch.
how you doing?
What up, Ukes?
We missed you last week.
Can I call you Ukes? I'm gonna call you Ukes. What up, Ukes?
We already call her Yuki when it's her, that's not really
Well,
her name anyway.
after our first episode, I tried to pronounce her name, and apparently I butchered it, and she was probably laughing at me. And she said Yuki is fine, so I call her Yuki.
And now you want to change that to Ukes.
And now I feel that we've graduated from Yuki to a more personal Ukes. What up, Ukes?
But I think Yuki's pretty personal, don't you think? When that's not even her name.
But I think Ukes is more personal. Like,
all right.
Like Yuki, Ukes, hey Ukes, pound the Ukes, pound the Ukes.
Put your hand to the screen.
That was our Yuki segment of the show.
We're inserting a lot of randomness this evening. Yeah, we went to a Dreamwave show where, to our surprise, Mr. Matt Cross had a match. It was actually his first match in Dreamwave. And it turns out that Mr. Matt Cross is none other than Son of Havoc from Lucha Underground. It was a phenomenal match he had.
It was really cool.
And it was great to meet him. We posted some pictures on Twitter and on Facebook of us all looking hard with him.
Ukes, like the action figure. What's it? Oh man, what the Ukes is a
Yeah, there is Ukes and with the exclamation, Ukes action figures. They made wrestling action figures. Right, Yuki?
I just meant Ukes, like, what up, Ukes?
You got beef with that rant?
Well, I have no beef with the rant. I'm all good with Al Diggy. He's my drug dealer. Sorry, I couldn't make the last name. That was so casual.
Bro, that ain't even right.
That was so casual. He's my drug dealer. Yeah, what's up, Yuki? I'm sorry you were busy. But anyway, no beef with the rants. Raw was good this week, and it was because of NXT.
Damn straight.
But I want to talk about Dreamwave.
Yes.
It was a fun show.
Bischoff kicked it off. Eric Bischoff was the guest GM for the night.
Yes, he was. I have thoughts on Bischoff.
He came out, gave a heartfelt speech, got a little teary-eyed.
He did.
Yeah. He just talked about being a promoter in the Midwest and how
The roots of it.
Yeah, and how promotions like Dreamwave were like the foundation that wrestling is built on, that kind of thing. It was really touching.
For sure.
And then he was like, fuck this, I gotta get back into character. You guys are all assholes.
I like that.
But it was cool. It was cool.
And then
Thoughts on Bischoff?
Then he wanted to charge $20 for an autograph or picture. Why is Eric Bischoff charging $20 for an autograph or picture? I don't know. Like, I would charge maybe like 50 cents. I'm just kidding, I wouldn't charge.
Right?
But no one wants to take my picture. But I'm just saying.
Can I take a picture with you?
No. Maybe $20.
Damn, man.
No, but it was a fun show.
It was. I
thought it was a fun
enjoyed
show.
myself very much.
There were some names I recognized from like the local scene.
Right.
That one little girl that was next to us.
Oh my god.
Dude, wrestling was so still real to her. I was so jealous.
I guarantee you the next day,
This is
this
never
little
like-
girl, she was like, couldn't have been more than 8.
Right.
No way she was more than 8. She screamed the entire night at the top of her lungs. And ordinarily, I would be like, damn, shut the fuck up. Because it was just like, like high pitched. Like, I think there were dogs
like,
gathering outside. But the passion this little girl had, it was so entertaining.
I couldn't even be like a heel fan like I like to be because she was so entertaining. And I was a little scared.
You had your heel pops.
Maybe.
You had a couple little moments, especially with Kobe Rice in the. We did our fat man cheering for Kobe Rice.
Nice. You gotta support the fat man.
Yuki, Eric Bischoff is still around. I thought he died with WCW. No, he's alive and well.
Oh my god, Eric Bischoff, LOL, thought he was dead.
Unfortunately, he did not get into his gi and do any karate.
We so wanted that to happen.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping like he would like. Basically, we were kind of like, okay, how does is this a small promotion that we're based out of Chicago for most people that know that, and it's a small promotion that's like nearly in Iowa.
Yeah, we were really close to Iowa.
Yeah, we were pretty close to Iowa. It was over a 2-hour drive for us. But one of our regulars, Fred, who, like I said, I hope he's on the stream later, had been pumping Dreamwave, and also we went to go and check it out.
Hey, you know how close to Iowa we were?
How
We were so close to Iowa that I was the only brown person in the crowd.
Okay, there were some brown wrestlers, but other than that, yeah, you were the only brown person in the building.
Like, to the point where the brown wrestlers were like, they gave me the nod, like, we're the same, but different. We're the same team.
The most interesting moment, I would have to say, when I think Henry got a little hot under the collar, was there was a young gentleman who raided the ring, decked out like a motherfucker in Confederate flags.
Dude, he was so decked out. Like, the flags don't bother me, but if I was like an AAW or any other show, I'd like to yell out, "That's racist!" Just because it's fun to me. I yelled it out when people chant New Day to ACH or other black athletes. They yell out New Day, or any Mexican guy yell something about tacos. I just love yelling out, "That's racist." But I didn't feel yelling out, "That's racist" when the guy came out wearing Confederate flags, because I kind of felt that 90% of the audience were wearing Confederate flag underwear.
And, although I do love, there was this moment that Hank looked at me and went like this, "That's racist."
I did.
And I went,
get it up. It's true. I mean, I don't think it's racist, but I was just having fun.
Yuki, you are correct.
Exactly, Joey. That's exactly the moment we had, like, the black guys are gonna save us. He was letting me know that I know we were on the same page.
Tommaso
Ciampa, he's the man.
and he had a match. He had a match at Dreamwave.
Did you like him?
I did indeed. I enjoyed the entire show.
Wait, Tommaso's in Kick-Ass? Or no?
The
Come on, you
guy from Kick-Ass.
You know I got like ADHD. You can't do that to me. Oh, what, Kick-Ass?
Yeah, help us out there. I'm not.
Way to ruin the show, Ukes!
Jeez, just slow it down to a complete halt.
You've been downgraded to Yuki again.
You just called her Ukes.
I know. I'm sorry.
Keep it consistent, brother.
I can't. My
So-
life's a mess.
You know, we've got a few people in the room now watching us. We're getting the conversation going. Let's get into it.
Let's get all up into
Monday
like a
Night
whistle.
Raw. You got the Bellas in the ring. Yappity yap. Excuse me, Team Bella.
Team Bella.
Yappity yap. All their two yappity yappity yaps. And then who comes out?
The $1 billion princess.
The $1 billion princess, Stephanie McMahon. And she makes all of our dreams come true.
Can I give you a play-by-play of what was happening with mine?
Please.
I'm like, alright, Bellas. I was actually catching up, and I rewound like halfway through it, and I was like, oh, someone came out, so I rewind, and Stephanie comes out, and she's like, you don't own the division. I was like, okay. It's like, I own the division, and you're right, we need more competition. I was like, okay, wait, what?
Yeah.
I was like, so then she keeps talking, and I'm just like, little by little, every word she's saying, I'm hanging on to it. Like, I'm literally sitting at the edge of, like, I was laying down in bed. I literally got up.
Let me give you a little bit of an extra of what was going on with Hank. She said, we need some more competition, and he went, zip.
Shit. I was like, hold on. Pretty much. And so then,
She's like,
yeah.
what were you saying?
I'm having one of those, oh shit moments, like, it's happening. Like, this isn't gonna happen. Like, is it really gonna happen? This is about to happen? And then it just fucking starts going, and I'm like, holy shit, it's actually happening. And I had one of those proud Mark moments, because it was like, finally, I marked out because of wrestling. It was, to me, it felt like one of those it moments, but it was from the fucking women.
Yes.
The women did that. What up, Easy?
What's going on, Easy? I will say this.
Please do.
Strange Life, you're not in the room. You should be. Because, sir, you have proven to me, Intern has banned me from social media because we watch Raw on a delay so that we can zip through the commercials and some of the, like, replays
Yeah.
of shit that happened 5 weeks ago. And all I did was look down and see Strange Life's comment about, dude, when the NXT girls came out, I started crying for real. And I was like, no!
Oh, man. It was such... I was so happy.
But, so then I put my phone down, and I was like, okay, I gotta... What up, Weapon Hacker? I was like, okay, so I'm gonna get to this now, and I'm watching. And when Becky Lynch came out, whew, I had my mark moment. Because I was fully assuming that it was just going to be Sasha and Charlotte.
Yeah.
That's all I thought it was going to be.
That was so cool.
And to have, although, to talk about racism for a second again.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, Sasha, why don't you come out? Now get with these brown girls over here.
For sure. That's awesome. But I didn't even care. I didn't even care.
You're forgetting toxic fellas.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yuki says spoilers. Where do you live, Yuki? Last week? Yokusu?
I think she was just saying spoilers
I
about
know.
Strange Life.
I'm messing. But yes, it was so cool. I was already like on the edge of my bed. Like I said, I got up, I started sitting at the edge of my bed, and then they surrounded him, which I thought like, oh, that was kind of cheesy. But then Nikki goes to walk past Sasha, and Sasha just grabs her and just throws her. I was like, yeah, I literally probably squealed like a 14-year-old girl at a Justin Bieber concert.
It was a nice little brawl, and to have it end with all three of the girls doing their badass submission moves
Hell yeah.
right in the ring. Although I have to say, I don't want to mock the moment because I really feel like it was a moment where things might have taken a turn in the women's division in WWE, and I really, really like that.
Yeah.
But somebody photoshopped a Twister game underneath them.
Oh, I didn't even see that. It's awesome.
And that was because here they are doing their moves and this Twister underneath. That made me laugh.
Yeah, Easy says this is the first time I heard this is awesome for the women.
And Easy, I asked myself the same question. Why they were crying after their match. The only thing I can think of is that I think that Sasha is going to, she is going to give up the belt. I don't think she's gonna lose it. I think she's gonna, what's it called?
Drop it.
Abdicate? Vacate. Abdicate. That's what Heyman does. I think that Sasha might be vacating the belt, and I think that match that they had down at NXT, the one with Charlotte and Sasha, was the last match they're having there, and that's why they were so emotional.
That's very possible. But can I rain on our parade? Because now that everybody's up, Eva Marie, new face of NXT Women Division.
Dude,
All red everything.
All red everything, for reals. And she's got her first match this next NXT.
Yeah, we're gonna have to change the color of these signs.
To all red.
No.
We're gonna have Ava Marie's breasts here, her hair here, and her buttocks over here.
I mean, she's very well put together. There's no denying it.
You know what? I mean, she's
aesthetically pleasing
she's
to
an
societal
aesthetically
terms.
yes, but I don't necessarily think she's.
I use
like,
big words. That's what some people would think.
Freaking Michael Cole fails. He didn't even know the moves. Who's a failure with that? That's. I mean, is that Cole failing, or is that like everybody failing? Like, you know what I mean?
You should know.
Wait, what did
You're
Cole?
right.
What did Cole say?
I'm not sure.
But I do like the fact that I think it was who was on commentary? Cole. Was Saxton there?
Saxton.
I think Saxton got it out on Raw. Like the woman, he said like the women's division is about to change or something like that.
Yeah.
And then like Cole kept saying divas, but I think even Cole said women's at one point, which I thought was kind of amazing because you don't get those words anymore.
Is this the first appearance of Onyx the Cat on our show?
Oh snap! 23. I told you 23 was gonna be.
So for people who have wondered, oh, he just left. Well, that was Onyx.
AAW is having their main event right now. I wonder who's the main event. AKA Catface.
Master Killer. Ava Marie has been training with the Brian Kendrick.
Spanky.
And I forgot about Spanky.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna wait and see. I'm not gonna judge her ahead of time. If she's putting in the work and if she comes up a better worker, then good for her. If she still sucks, then I hope she gets her ass beat in that division.
I'm just going to go ahead and say that I'm not going to give her a chance. And I'll give credit where credit due. She's a good wrestler. I'll definitely call it. But it's going to take a lot for me to say, like, oh, you know what? Good for her. Like I said, I'll give credit where credit's due. If she has a good match, I'll call it great. But just not my cup of tea, man.
I got you. You said that Cole said figure 4 submission maneuver for Becky, which was an armbar.
Yeah.
Becky's is an armbar, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Charlotte's is what she calls it, the figure 8, isn't it? Because it's twice as great.
Yeah. You named your cat after a Pokemon.
No, I didn't. I named him after the rapper Onyx, the rap group. How white do I sound right now?
The rap gentleman.
The rap band.
And then Cole didn't say anything about the bank statement. True. You know what? I guess I was just so caught up in the moment, and I just didn't like.
Yeah, it didn't affect me. I was just like, oh my god, so much is going on. This is awesome.
It was so much so that like I went back and rewinded that whole segment while like the New Day was fighting, and I liked the New Day, but I was just like, I need to watch it again.
You super Mark.
I did. I probably watched the whole segment like honestly probably 4 times this week already.
Nice.
I mean, I just thought it was so cool, man. Hey, it's Vinny Guardino from the Jersey Shore. How you doing?
Bada bing, bada boom. We're these guys in the room.
Phil Brooks was right about Ring of Honor coming to NXT.
That's what I was talking about earlier. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it kind of does seem like it that they've decided that they're going to just pick all the indie guys out and just drop them in,
They're definitely going to try.
Mental.
Yeah.
Emphasis on mental. So, I mean, it was a great week for the women's division, except I do have a comment.
Yes, please do.
Why?
I too have a comment.
Why is it that we have these 3 factions now?
Man, funk that.
You got the extremely white faction with Paige, Charlotte, and Becky Lynch.
So white.
And then you got, what are they calling themselves? Bad. Bringers of
Best at
dominating.
Best at dominating.
Which is just really ridiculous.
Yeah, they.
Although I like Sasha taking control.
I love Sasha.
I like that she's like the leader of the pack, though. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
for sure.
Like the voice piece. I like that.
I do enjoy that.
Although it's like, oh, let's put these brown people together.
Do you like real sports? Nah. What was Eva Marie's finisher? Kendrick Super Kick? I don't know her finisher. I guess
it's called the titty splash.
Nice. The saline sleeper.
She does it and then they burst.
The Motorboat Jones?
Oh, the Motorboat Jones. Okay, but as of right now, as far as I know, there's no women's match at Battleground.
Oh, there has to be.
I don't think there's anything on the books.
Anybody know about that? There has to be.
See, this is the moment where I would typically say, intern, could you look that up right now? But intern isn't at her station right now. So maybe one of you guys could help us out. Yo, 420 all the way.
Yo.
Hey, you do you.
I'm predicting Nation Domination. Sasha is the Rock. I dig it. I like it, Ukes. You're Ukes again.
Intern, if you wouldn't mind, could you look up Battleground and see if there's a women's match?
But yeah, let me piggyback off, steal your notes, man.
What are you doing over here?
Hey, you
can't even read my notes.
I can't even read.
I never learned how to read.
I never learned how to book.
Fucking stupid, bro.